Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Rain World. So last time on Rain World, I completed the food quest, which is excellent, except for the single fact that I don't know what we accomplished in terms of a reward. I don't know what completing the food quest does, essentially. This time I intend to get the Wanderer passage. And the first step of that is using a passage to get to the drainage system, which I guess we're going to do real soon because we're going to die. Yep. Alright. So we died. Now let's use a passage. So we're going to use a passage. We want to get to the drainage system, and the only place I know... Well, I guess there's two places I know that the drainage system connects to. Three? I think I know three. And we're getting the Nomad, which is kind of perfect for going for the Wanderer. I like it. So I think the drainage system connects to the outskirts, the garbage wastes, and the chimney canopy. The one that I'm absolutely the most sure about is the garbage wastes. So we're going to go to the garbage wastes, and I want to... Where is that one? So the one that I'm trying to go to, I guess we haven't done much in terms of this. And because... Well, actually, I think that is the one directly outside the gate to the drainage system, right? I think that's the one, which would be kind of perfect. So let's go. We haven't been through a large part of the garbage waste as Greg, because we didn't need to, and we've collected all the bits here. So I don't have a whole lot of the map, but I think we have exactly the part of the map that I need. Let's just go right through and see if this is the drainage system, because I believe it is. And then all we have to do is eat enough and go to a hibernate spot. Let me out, let me out. Please. Okay, so... Is this the drainage system? It is. Alright, we're gonna get this one real fast. Now, we do need to find a hibernate spot. And I think we actually know where one is, because we probably passed one by when we came through the drainage system the last time we were here. Let's check our map to see what we know. I mean, there is one kind of hovering there, so I guess we just need to go up in that room. Alright, let's go. We've eaten enough, now we just need to get to the first hibernate spot that we can get to, basically. And we've got bubbles, so this should be a relatively easy room to get through because we've already got bubbles to let us get through. Otherwise it would be tedious, but also still easy, I think. I only grabbed one of the bubbles. Probably should have grabbed both. I don't know why I only grabbed one, honestly. And I think the bubbles scare off the grabberons, which is also really nice, especially because they're right here. Okay, so I think this room has a hibernate spot above me on it, but I can't exactly get up there from here. So we're going to have to keep going, which means, what do we want to do? Alright, this is going to take some doing, but essentially we just wander around until we find a hibernate spot, which I think is something that I can do. So let's go. Wander until we find that hibernate spot that we're looking for. That room, we couldn't really just get up to where the hibernate spot was, is my belief, my feeling. We could grab a stick. I don't know how much a stick is going to do for me in the drainage system. Should I go to the left here? Let's go. We're basically just wandering. We're opening more of the map and trying to find a hibernate spot, like we would usually do. I think I ran out my bubbles. I did. And there are grabberons in this room, so let's try to go right out of the room as fast as we can. That's the plan. Oh my gosh, I just got grabbed on. Alright. Climb up here so that they get off. Alright. We don't want to die. Okay. Go through. Alright, I don't know if we got any grabberons on us, but there are more right here, which is terrible. Oh, this is a terrible room for there to be grabberons. Alright, well, we'll have to swim fast. Swim fast, and we might not get captured by them. Okay, it looks like we may have gotten past most of them. There's still one right there, though, that we really want to get past. Hold on. I didn't get out of there very quickly. Come on. Alright, great. I'm glad that Greg gets to breathe. And remember, we don't want to leave the area like we did last time. We want to hibernate inside of the drainage system so that we can actually get the Wanderer passage. That's the only thing that we need to do here is hibernate. Oh no, Greg! Greg, make it, make it. Alright. Greg gets to breathe. Greg has breathed. Now let's go up here. Right. Okay, well, that shouldn't be too bad to get past because it's way up there. We should just be able to go under it. Alright, we made it. And, I mean, I guess we're going to eat some and grab those bubbles, because the bubbles could be very useful to us. Eating things doesn't help me at all, I don't think. I don't think so, because we're just going to use another passage. And we're going to go to the only place we have left to go. Yeah, so I guess since we completed the food quest last time, there's extremely little left for me to do as the Gourmand. One of the things to do is earn the Wanderer passage, which we're about to do. And then the other thing to do is collect all of the bits in the Outer Expanse and then finish the Gourmand campaign, which I think happens in the Outer Expanse. So, there's not a lot to do. Mainly it's exploring the Outer Expanse and looking for bits as much as we can. Still haven't found a hibernate spot here. And there's less of the day than there was before. But still. Can't be too far from one, right? Let's hope that one is this way. I like that roll we did in that pipe right there. Okay, so I could try to go down, or I could try to go through. I guess the through probably leads down. Where does it go? Yes, it leads down. And it leads down directly into the jaws of a monster kelp. Or, you know, what a monster kelp has in place of jaws. So let's continue going. Oh no, we found a gate. Well, perhaps there's a hibernate spot on this side. There is! Alright. We almost went straight through the drainage system again. We kind of did. But this side of the gate is in the drainage system, so we should get the Wanderer. Let's see it. And as you can see in the upper right corner, we have all of the bits except for the outer expanse bits. And that one we have none of them. Alright, we got the Wanderer passage. Excellent. Let's immediately use it. Because we have a lot of passages left, and we don't really need them. And we are actually using the Wanderer passage. Alright, got the passage, immediately use it. The Wanderer. Let us continue. Alright, and this time we're going for the Outer Expanse. And I don't really know the map of the Outer Expanse very well, so we're going to take a little bit on this. Oh, there's that really big hibernate spot that I... Have I ever hibernated there? I don't think I figured out how to hibernate there. It sort of doesn't matter where we start, because we're looking for bits. And bits require us to search the whole place. I mean, we've never been there, for one thing. Let's start on the right side, because the right side is where we entered, and I want to check all of the places. There we go. Selected. I want to check all of the places in the Outer Expanse, including the places we've been. And there is a place back here that we've never been. We're going to check that first. We're looking for bits. That is the main and kind of only thing that we're doing here, other than probably heading west to complete the game. Alright, got some food. Behind us and up, there's some path we have not been. That one. That one right there. Never been that path. And that's the gate right there. So everything to the left of me is potential for bits, even though I didn't find them before. And I was looking. Okay, I see a spider over there. This is the edge of the room. All right. I thought it would be... Oh my gosh, there's two spiders here. I don't know how we would successfully avoid getting killed by that spider at the top, even though I did go this way. Yeah, okay. If I climb up here and hit it, then at least we hit it. Let's rest. I did use up my only stick, though. As is usual, I only have one stick that I can throw. I'm scanning for bits and I don't see any. I do think I see another stick, but I'm not sure, and it's a little far. So I'm going to go up here first if I can. Oh my gosh, there's that spider. Nope! Stop it. It did not kill me. Alright. I thought it might have, but it didn't. Oh, it's coming after me with such great speed. I was definitely dead. Alright, let's go up there again. I don't think there's any way I could have avoided that last spider attack. It's just too fast, and I was in a little pipe. Maybe we have to actually try to defeat the spiders there. Through the spider-infested room, and unlike the Shaded Citadel, these spiders are no joke. So I see one. See one there that's kind of close to where I want to go in terms of direction. Okay. It moved, but not toward me. Okay, maybe I'm getting away with not notifying the spiders of my existence. I'm going to take a break with me too. Alright, still scanning for bits. And I still don't see any potential bits. I see another spider that's going to be a problem. But I'm looking for bits and I don't see them. I'm not going to go down there because I feel like it's better not to go down, even though there's food. There's another spider, and I still don't see any place that there would be bits. Huh. Okay, I threw that backward. That's unfortunate, because the spider was in front of me. And I don't see a second stick. And there was a spider behind me that I wasn't trying to hit with the stick, and probably didn't. But it does mean that I have trouble going back to get the stick, too. Alright, there's an exit. It actually leads to a place we've been. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's pop down there. Partially just to get out of the spider room for a second, but I haven't seen a bit. This is a centipede room. There are no potential bits here that I can see. I guess we could eat these centipedes, right? They're the small ones. They look somewhat large for being the small ones. Okay, well, let's keep going left here. We're marking off rooms that don't have bits. Still looking. Don't see any. I see another spider, of course. And there's a lizard. Lizards are easier to deal with than spiders. Okay, so one of my questions is, does the room continue going to the left? But with the spider directly above that path, I don't think we're going to find out today. We're going to go right here. And we're going to go back through so this lizard has no idea where I am. And then get a stick. Alright. Well. Oh, wait a minute. How'd I miss with that stick? That was very unfortunate. And there's a spider here too now. Alright. Apparently we're just okay, even though those two things just happened. I missed with my stick and a spider showed up, and we're still okay. Oh, how did I miss with the brick too? What? What's going on? I feel like I totally threw that straight through its head. And yet, here I am. There's a scavenger that could potentially save me, except he just got chomped too. Alright, well, let's look at the map before we start the next day. But I think I want to go back there, because there's still more to check there. We're going to go back there by going forward from this hibernate spot, though, because I didn't see any bits there. Didn't see any chance for bits. And it looks like this connects to places we've been to. Alright, so we're going to go down this time. Down and up. I guess I still have the stick. I don't really care about losing karma, because I don't think we have a reason to exit the area that we're in. So it's all about searching for bits. Every time there's a scene transition, I am looking for all of the potential areas that there could be bits. I see none. Alright, still none. This room would be very difficult to be sure that you've checked everywhere. Whoa, okay. I don't like that there's those spiders all over the place. There's one behind me up there. It's right there now. Hit it with a stick. Alright. Killed that spider, which is good. We don't want those spiders in our life. We'll eat it too. Okay. So, there's another spider. But I'm really just searching for bits. I would like to go along the top, please. So Greg, you've got to make these jumps. Jump. They're not even hard jumps, you just have to make them. I'm going to go through up here because there's so much stuff hanging everywhere that there could be bits anywhere. Okay. I don't see any potential bits at all. So I guess we just move to the next room? I guess so. The next room is going up there so that we're going to continue on the path that we were on before. This path. I really don't need to eat that. Shouldn't have picked it up. Because we do not need to eat. Hello, scavengers. You're coming out from up there, but can I go in there? I doubt it. Should we check? It'd be hard to check. Because I don't think I can jump that way, and there's other things for us to do. Let's go. Let's go to the map that we know of. And I was pretty sure last time that this was the... Oops. Well, let me get another stick. Because I misinterpreted where I was. Go back, because I misinterpreted where I was again. So I want to go up there just to see if this room continues this way. And it does not. Okay. This room is completely checked for bits. As far as I can tell. This room, part of the Sunken Pier, we were going through before. Nope. Stop it. Stop it, creature. I'm still alive. Alright, it left me alone. Kind of amazed that I survived that. But we did. We did survive it. Now let's go up and through the little pipe up here. Okay, and I'm still scanning around and I don't see anything. Where in the world are the bits in this region? You know? Yeah, now we're in a room that we've been to before. Hey scavenger, I'm definitely not trying to attack you. I guess we try to fill out this room, the map of this room, while we're searching for bits. I continue to see nothing. We could drop down, because there is stuff below me. I don't know how much I actually want to drop down. I've been along the top. I haven't been along the bottom as much as I've been along the top. So let's drop. Okay. And it looks like dropping any further would actually be death. Wait a minute, you came through there? I can't go through there. Okay. So if dropping further would be death, and this is as far as this goes over here, then we have to choose whether we're going to the right and down to that room, which I guess would be trying to be a little bit more complete about where we're going. But in order to get there, I think I have to go up anyway. If I recall that correctly. We've got to drop down onto the path there. Oh. Wait a minute. In order to get there, I have to go to the left. And we might die from the rain, because I'm trying to be a little bit organized about this search. There's so many scavengers. Whoa! The scavengers, I think, were throwing stuff at the evil tutorial men. Yeah, right there. I can get there, but getting there requires me to throw this brick as I jump. Whoa, I jumped back. Unintended. Unintended jump back there. It was pretty good, right? But it was also unintended. Alright. Well, let's try not to be such an artist of the jumps this time. I do need something to throw. There's something right here. There's always something somewhere to throw. Since I poked my head there, let's scan this for bits. Alright, this screen does not have any bits on it. Confirmed. Hello, scavenger. I'm gonna go right past you. So I'm trying to go back this way and down. Hello, scavengers. I wonder what that red thing is there. I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at when I see that. Okay, so just like we did before, except this time we don't jump back. There we go. Much better. Alright, and we're looking for bits here. I don't see any on this screen. There's the flying monstrosities, annoyingly. Annoyingly, there's the flying monstrosities. I haven't been down on this side, it looked like. I'm trying to figure out where I am. Alright, well, I found where I was. Ooh, I tried to rescue the scavenger, but I failed. It looks like the room goes further down. Yeah, it does go further down. And there's a pathway over there, but I could just go down here. Wait a minute, where does that pathway go on the other side? Let's figure that out. Where does this go? Oh, that's where the pathway goes. And the rain is coming. Okay, I feel like we've searched this room now. So let's try to go to at least one more room and search it. Since we can probably only do that before we die from the rain. So this room, in order to search this room, I'd have to go down in this room. Which, let's go down this way. I'm not seeing any potential bits here. No, still nothing. Let's go further down. Maybe we can get another room in. Maybe, but nope. No, my ability to see has been destroyed, so won't be able to search another room this day. In that case, let's just leap out into the rain, because if we're not going to search another room, let's just end the day. Try again the next day. Okay. So, where have we searched? We have searched that room completely. This room I feel like has been searched, but this one hasn't. This one has. And then all of that to the right there and there has been searched. So up to there has been searched. And let's do this down path next time. Go across there. I think we might need a pearl to bring with us, but we'll find out. This time, we're going down to search the down path for bits. I don't know why I keep eating these. If I'm just going until the rain gets me, what's the point? But if I do find a hibernate spot, I will definitely relocate to that hibernate spot. So I guess it's still useful to get food. Okay. There's where we're trying to go. This room with 2 spiders right there has been searched. Don't like the 2 spiders, obviously. That spider comes up, I would like to hit it with my stick. Okay, it went to the left, which is not great because that's where I'm going to. No, I did not mean to fall down. I think it's better if we end up going to the top. There's less likelihood for spiders to trap me. We're at the top, because we can always fall to the bottom if we need to. The edge of this platform is not the edge that I think it is. So this platform ends here. This platform ends like here, which seems early, but you know. It does end there. We've eaten almost fully this day. It's been very easy to find food. That is helped by the fact that I haven't spent any days here, so I haven't had time to use up the food. Alright, we're going down. We didn't go down last time, so we're searching this room for bits. I'm scanning. That spider was going for the centipede. Oop, it came out. Great, so the spider and the centipede are no longer here. Great time to go through the room. I don't see any potential bits at all still. Where are the bits in this region? And then, whoops, threw my stick. And then here's where we were the day before. We've searched this room for bits and did not find any. This room we have searched for bits and we did not find any, right? No, we did not get this far. This was the room that we got to, but we haven't searched. So we're searching this room for bits. And it'd be nice to find a pearl, because I think there's a scavenger toll this way. It looks like there's grabberons in the water, which is unfortunate, but we'll probably jump over them. Oh my gosh, there was the hungry grass too. And there's a place that we cannot reach up to. Don't see any bits in this room. In theory, we could go up, but I don't see a way that we could potentially get up there. Okay, so is there a stick to get to the next level? There should be. Do need a stick for that. I found a stick. Now we just have to get the grabberons off me. Okay, grabberons, please get off me. Please. I've got so many. Get off. Oh my gosh. This is far too many grabberons. And none of them are getting off. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Come on. This is so annoying. Grabberons are the worst. You're out of the water completely, grabberons. You cannot survive up here. So get off. Honestly, why is it taking so long for them to get off? I'm in a place where they can't even get back to the water, and they're still on. Sigh. The day is passing while I just continue to have these grabberons just hanging off me. Come on. Normally it has not taken this long for them to get off, right? This is odd. Alright, I'm gonna try to make this jump. Okay, I've got two of them still on me. And please get off. Well, we can continue. I guess we're just going to continue. They'll fall off eventually. But they do slow me down, and there's all that hungry grass. I don't like this. But maybe the hungry grass will eat them. Nope. I don't see a stick. I don't see a bit. We'll continue on to the next room. We'll try to continue on to the next room. Okay, come on. Alright, here we are in the next room. this room, I still have a grabber on me. Oh my gosh. I need it to be off. I don't see any bits potentially here. So let's continue going to the left. Can we poke down? Nope. There's nothing below. So we keep going to the left. Wait a minute. Did my food just go down? Is this grabber on eating my food? Oh my gosh. How do we get it off? I want it off so badly. Hunger grass, please eat it. Please get it away from me. So, is there any potential bits over here? No, there's just more hungry grass. It'd be great if it could, like, grab the grabber on. Get it off me. It's not, though. It's very hopeful for it to do that. Alright, what is above me? There is actually something I could grab onto above me, but I need to make a good jump. And with this grabber on, it might not be possible to make that jump. So I need it off me right now. And I have not found a way to get it off. I've never had this much trouble getting one of them off before, so I don't really know what I can do other than, like, wiggle around. But I thought it was basically just time, like they eventually get off. Oh, it got off. Alright, great. And I can make that jump now. Wonderful. We're out of this room. We're out of this section of the room. Okay, here's another place I need to make sure we search. Also, this goes into an up and down room. Should we do that up and down room? I think we should, but let's finish the room that we're in currently first. So I'm looking for bits, of course. Whoops. I tried to fall on top of it, obviously. That did not work. Oh, I jumped into its jaws. Alright. Whatever. Actually, let's see if this guy gets anywhere. So what's below right there? Is that the edge of the room? Because it looks shiny and special, right? And he's bringing me the wrong way for me to find that out. Alright, whatever. Let's figure out where we're going this day. Because we went down that down path pretty far. So let's go back to going the up path. So we went that far on the up path. Let's go further. Get the stick. Should I even eat food? I don't even know. Then keep moving to the left. We're in the Sunken Pier. We need to go up. And over. So, we're at the top again. And let's continue moving to the left. I should let Greg rest a bit. Continue moving to the left. This is as far as we moved to the left the last time. So, looking at our map, we want to continue going to the left. It looks like we can do that. Oh, could I have done that by going down here? It's hard to see what you can crawl past and what you can't. The answer is no. I had to do what I did to potentially go to the left. Okay, make this jump. I did not make the jump. Is there something for me to throw? There is. Let's throw this to try to make it to the stick that we threw in the wall. I threw that stick a little bit higher up than I intended. I did intend to put a stick there, but it's a little higher up than I wanted. Yeah, a little high up. Do I see a stick somewhere? Because another stick would make it this very easy. But I don't. Let's try this throw and grab approach again. Got it. Alright. So here we are. I see no potential bits on this screen. And potentially there's a screen below me. Yeah, there's definitely a screen below me. There's also kind of like a hovering monster kelp there too. So going the screen below me might be hard. Let's take a brick with us. Okay, that's as far as it goes. So there's no... there's nothing on this screen. And then over here, we hit that. Is there anything on this screen? I don't see anything on this screen either. So perhaps we go up. Oops, that was not the up path. The up path is the one that's right next to the monster kelp. Maybe if we can go... Huzzah. Alright. This screen. I found a stick. Still no potential bit. Still no potential bits. And then this is probably as far as we can go to the left here. Oops. Greg's tired for some reason. Do you want to get grabbed? Because I can grab you, I guess. Just hovering right next to me. Don't see any potential bits on this screen either. Where are these? There's so many to find, and I have seen no evidence of any of them. There is an exit down here. I'm going to go the exit down here. Okay. So, because we've got this with us, we can check that there's no path upward. The path's downward. I guess I do kind of want to search around here a bit, but I want to search in such a way that I don't die. There's no potential bits on this screen either. Okay. Looks like we can drop down if we wanted to over this way. And it looks like there's even a path over here that we might want to go to get here. And then that's the end of the path. This screen, I see no potential bits. Again. We could go further down. We could also try to see what the left side of this room looks like. It doesn't look like much. Yeah, that's the left side of the room. Okay, well, let's go to our death. Alright. Well, we searched that a little bit. I guess let's search at the top again, maybe? We were about to go into that big up and down room that we were at previously. Searching that big up and down room would actually be a good idea. But at this point, we should really change which hibernate spot we're starting from. There's one over there, which we can get to. That would be good. Let's get to that next hibernate spot. So that's the plan for this day. Get to that next hibernate spot. Let's go. At the top. Alright, we've made it to this screen again, where my plan before worked, but I'm going to try to put this in that a little bit lower this time. I think that's lower than I did last time. So maybe it's a little easier to get over there this time. Still going to grab... Ooh, there's a stick and a brick. Great. Put the brick in the throwing hand, so I can use that to get across, and then still have the stick. Great. I don't know if we even needed the stick, but I'm glad to have used it. So we're going across the top, and we've seen this screen before. In fact, yeah, we've seen this screen before. And we've seen the screens below us right here before. Let's keep going to the left, and this time we're going to go through the upper one over here. Now we're on a new screen that we haven't been to in a while. In a long while. I don't see any potential bits here. Still. I want to go up. I'm going to do that so that we can go up. No potential bits here. We'll explore the bottom paths a little bit after we get to the hibernate spot. Because the hibernate spot is somewhat close by. This screen... also no potential bits. Also nothing. Alright. This screen... no potential bits. Yeah, I don't see anything. Alright. I nudged a bomb down, which seems terrifying of thing to do. This screen also, I don't see any potential bits. Keep moving. And then this screen, I don't like that I have the exploding kind of these. Because I want to jump over there and get up. Oh, right, we can just go through here. Okay, this screen. Do we have any potential bits on this screen? I see nothing yet again. Alright, up here. Wonder how much I've eaten today. Okay, we are full now. This screen has no potential bits. And then this screen has no potential bits. Let's get into our new hibernate spot. I'm going to do one more day for this episode. One more day, still just searching for bits, and I'm being as organized as I can about it. Found nothing. Oh, I killed that centipede. You probably didn't see that, because I probably skipped over that room, but I stuck a centipede with a stick just so that I could get past it to go to the exit. Didn't realize I had defeated the centipede. Anyway, next day. This day we're going to search the bottom paths of what I just did on the top paths. I guess we'll take our exploding stick. Now, we go down, and then we continue going down. Let's eat something while we're here. I don't know when we're going to find another hibernate spot, to be fair, but let's eat these while we're here. Good. Okay, so I want to go not to the next room yet. I want to go into the bottom part of this room. Generally, I want to go left to right. Yeah, generally left to right. Because there's not a lot of the bottom of this room that we've really been to much. Can I see the screen? There we go. So, there's nothing really here. Don't think I want this exploding stick anymore. So I'm gonna throw it now and grab this other stick. So I want to go right of me. This particular part of this room, the screen, has no potential bits. I want to go down over here. Is there even something to land on below me over here? We don't know. We don't know means maybe not. Alright, well, let's make a flying leap then. Yep, there's nothing there. Alright. And there's no bits potentially on that screen. I'm going to do another day, because that was super small. Super short day. Take our exploding stick again. And we need to figure out where we need to search, but I'm going to do that once we get further down. Ooh, and we can already replace our stick. Wonderful. Exploding stick in the distance. So, now that we're right here and Greg needs to rest, we have recently searched along here, but we didn't go on this side right here. So let's go there. We want to go further right than I just did, but then down. So a little bit further right and then down. And when we go down, we're going to go into the big up and down room that we avoided the last time. In order to get there, we need to go up here, and then one screen over and then down. Okay. So, we just saw this, and we saw that there were no bits on this screen. We need to go another screen over, which apparently we need to do that here. Huh. Really? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, let's try that one more time. We're doing short days, because we keep dying. Another screen over this time. And then now we want to go to the right, and I'm trying to think about how we do that. Let's throw the stick. Get a different stick. Because potentially the way that we get to where I want to go is by... Where do I go? I guess we're just going right here. And then we go down in that path. How does that connect? It doesn't. Alright, we need to go a little bit further back. To the right, I mean. That's what I meant by back. And then we go down here. And, oops, there's a vulture there. Luckily, it's not a super vulture, so I'm not too concerned. So we're in this part of this room. And I see no potential bits on either of the screens that we just saw. So let's go down. Yeah, still no potential bits. Alright, let's go down. This is the down path that I want to go, right? It is. This time in this room, we're going to go down and not just fall to our doom. How about that? Okay, keep doing that. No falling to our doom. Please go through this. Stop rolling around, Greg. Alright, and the place that we haven't really searched for bits is this up and down room. First question, how far up does it go? We've got a stick with us. We could potentially jump high enough up to see if there's another part of the room. Put the stick there, and then we should be able to get to that stick by bouncing off the wall. Oops, we didn't have to bounce. And there's no other part of this room up there, because we can't get to it. Okay. Looking for potential bits. I see exactly nothing. Exactly nothing. And... nothing. I could go down this time and see... like, if there's anything below here. There's not. There's nothing in the water. Okay. I guess we continue at the bottom to the left. Because we've searched everything to the right of me in this room. So now we're going to search to the left of me for potential bits. The room looks like nothing. Okay. There's like none of those trees actually contribute to places that I can bounce off of or land on. Is there a potential bit here? I don't see one. Could there be up there? Kind of hard to imagine that there would be, but... ooh. Well, that would make certain that there's not one if we can't stick this in the wall. Try that again. Okay, well. So this room doesn't have any bits either. Let's go to the... not the right. Let's go to the left. That one is where the scavenger toll is, which we should be fine on. We've searched everywhere to the right of where we are now. It's that big up and down that we haven't searched yet, and of course to the left of where we are. But we've searched everything to the right of us and found nothing. And I don't mean nothing because we found them before. We found nothing because we found nothing. Even before when we've been here, there's been nothing in that section. Okay. I don't see anything here either. Don't see anything here. I'd like to see if there's something down in this water. Nope, we can't search down in the water. Okay. So then, hello scavengers. You are my friends. I'm part of the tribe. I'm a chieftain, if you recall. Okay, and I guess we could go left or up. Left, we can get to a hibernate spot, which would be a good place to start searching next time. So let's go left to that hibernate spot. And to do that, we're just going this way. Okay. There's no potential bits on this screen either. We found nothing. Like nothing. And then we should be able to rest here. I've eaten the food. I couldn't starve here previously when I was going for the martyr. I should be able to rest here. So, before we rest, let's look at our map. So we've searched this room right here, and everything to the right, all of that, all of this, all of that, all up there, all of this, all of that, all up there, and here. We have not searched this up and down again. And so next time we're going to do things like that. We've got an up and down on the left of us, and we've got an up and down on the right of us that we can check, and then there's more, presumably to the left. Alright, can we hibernate? Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. It's kind of like a gate. I mean, the symbol looks kind of like a gate. Great. It feels crazy that we haven't found any of the 7 bits in this area, but haven't found anything. And we'll search more next time. Next time will be things that we haven't done in the Outer Expanse, at least. In this episode, I earned the Wanderer passage, the last of the passages, and I went back to the Outer Expanse, the region that we probably won't leave for the rest of the Gourmand campaign. I have 7 bits to find there, and I haven't found any of them, despite extensive searching. Check out my tracking sheet, link in the video description. New episodes every Sunday, and as always, thanks for watching.